my friends, welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. I hope everybody is having a great day today. I am. It's beautiful outside, sun shining, not too hot, not too cold, perfect day. I hope you guys are having a perfect day too. Guys, today we're going to be talking about a movie. Let me see when this is made. 1970. All right, homies, 1970 is when this was made. Before we start, though, hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notifications when I post cool stuff. So anyway, guys, this is going to be called There Was a Crooked Man. Now, you're thinking probably The Conjuring and the Crooked Man from, I think it's The Conjuring 2. No. I mean, same rhyme, not the same person. This is not a horror film. This is a cat and mouse western. This got Kirk Douglas, all right? This got Henry Fonda, Burgess Meredith. That's right. We got Mickey from Rocky and the Penguin from Batman 1966, the TV show. We got him in this. We got Hume Cronin. I mean, we've got some really good A-list actors here. This is directed by Joseph L. Mankiewicz. Now, I didn't look up what Mr. Mankiewicz has done. I didn't think it was important. But he did excellent with this, guys. There's beautiful cinematography. There's great acting. There's fantastic writing. It's a beautiful story. And it is one of those stories that the ending, though predictable, is poetic, if you catch my drift. We've got Kirk Douglas. He's on the run. He's stolen like $500,000 from somebody somewhere. We don't ever really get a definite answer for that, but he's got this money staked out, right? He's got it hid out in the old West, out in the desert, right? He gets put into a prison. He's trying to figure out, how am I going to get out this prison? So he starts enlisting the help of different inmates. He starts even talking to the warden, and he's like, hey, man, you help me out of here. $250,000 is yours, But he's also a piece of trash. Now, this is Kirk Douglas's character. He's also a piece of trash, though, because he's a lying, shady, shifty sack of snake crap. I mean, he's a belly-crawling son of a gun. Two-timing, but he's so nice. He's so congenial. He has this charisma about him. Everybody likes him. Everybody thinks that he is their friend. He is not. Then we got Henry Fonda, who plays the warden, right? Now, the warden, he's a pious man. He's like, for instance, some guys draw some nudie girls on, some wood. They paint it on there, and he sees it. He tears it up and says, put him in the hole for 10 days. Put him in solitary. So he's one of these like, you don't drink, don't smoke, all this kind of stuff. But we learn things about Henry Fonda's character as we progress through the film that makes you question, is he really as pious and as self-righteous as he claims to be? But we have a supporting cast with Burgess Meredith and Hume Cronin. All these characters, I think John Randolph is in this. All these characters, their chemistry together, because they're all trying to get out of this prison, right? And their chemistry together is great. Like, for instance, Kirk Douglas and Hume Cronin. He needs Hume's character, Doyle, I think his name's Doyle, to get things to help them escape, But he don't want to. He's like, I am going straight. I have X amount of days left, and I'm getting out of here, and I'm buying me and Cyrus a farm, and that's it. Right? I'm done. I'm not getting into your schemes there, Douglas. But, not, and then things progress where everybody eventually joins up. There was one thing that I did notice in this film, and I normally wouldn't say anything about something like this, but I just wanted to point out the subtle use of not necessarily saying, hey, these guys are gay. They are gay. Some movies do a lot of heavy-handedness with like describing character sexualities. But these characters, Doyle and Cyrus, right? Hugh Cronin and John Randolph. These guys, you can tell right off the bat that they love each other, and maybe it's a platonic love, maybe it's not a platonic love, but the way that it was handled, because they talk about, Hume Cronin's character's talking about, I'm going to buy a farm for me and Cyrus so we can go live there. And they're always bickering like a married old couple and all these things. So it subtly makes you think that there may be a love interest between them instead of a platonic love kind of thing. And that's okay because of the way that it was handled. It wasn't just, you know, it wasn't thrown in your face that, hey, these guys are gay. You know, there wasn't an agenda back in the 70s is what I'm saying. I loved the way that it was handled because it wasn't just blatant. It wasn't like today's films where they're like, this is this, you have to watch this, and you can't complain about it because this is this, because if you do complain about it, something's wrong with you. No, the way that this was handled was perfect. And that's the way that it should be handled in every film. Stop beating us over the head with sexuality and gender and political agenda and all that stuff. This is how it should be handled. Like these two gentlemen. Maybe they loved each other more, maybe they didn't, but it's up to, I guess, viewer interpretation, if you will. You know? But I just wanted to say that because I noticed it in the film, and maybe it's not a big deal to some, but to me, as someone who watches a ton of modern films and older films, I loved the way it was handled in this. The exploration of sexuality and things, I thought that was really, really well handled. I just thought this movie overall was very good. It explored the themes of being morally gray. It explored the themes of friendship and how not to be a terrible friend. And it had great acting. I mean, Henry Fonda's a legend, guys, and Kirk Douglas everybody that was in this film was top of their game at the time. Everybody was doing great. But I also think that perhaps, just a little, this was Kirk Douglas or Mankiewicz, whoever. I think this may have also been an attempt to kind of piggyback off of Cool Hand Luke, which came out a few years earlier, because it has a lot of the same themes and stuff like that. Only Cool Hand Luke, he didn't have a bunch of money stored off somewhere, I don't believe. But that was basically the gist of it. I thought that it had a lot of similarities to Cool Hand Luke. I liked the way that things were handled in it. I loved the story. I liked the characters. And, it was on my regular TV, and I caught it like the very end of it, like the last 30 minutes. So that's when I looked it up, and I found that it was streaming on Tubi. So that's where I went and watched it, was on Tubi, because I wanted to see it after I saw the last like 20 minutes of it. And I was like, man, that's got some great actors and some great acting, and it looks like a cool movie. So I went and looked it up, found it on Tubi. So that's where you can check it out if you want to, guys. But, yeah, There Was a Crooked Man. Definitely check it out. It's on Tubi, like I said. Before you guys get out of here, thanks for stopping in and just chilling with me for the past like 8 minutes and talking about movies. And as always, hit that like and subscribe button. And I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to see you down the road. I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them, my friends. Peace out. God bless you, and I will see you soon.